that champagne rain. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Stick your tongue out.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Chimbashella, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So I've been gone for a while and I'm here to explain why. Like, it's been a crazy month. Like, it's been the worst month I've had this entire year, and it was just really hard for me to do anything about it. But I'm going to explain, and so this is just going to be like a story time. Where to start from? I'm going to start from October, end of October. So I did actually even vlog something to post, and that was like 3-4 weeks ago, but stuff happened, so I'm here to explain. So like on the 28th of October was my girl's birthday, Oria, and some of you that have been on this channel for a long time or have watched all the videos have seen her in at least like 2 of my videos. Yeah, so it was her birthday and we celebrated it and I vlogged, and then something happened and so I had to travel to another city. So I traveled on a Saturday. Yeah, I traveled on a Saturday and I was supposed to come back on a Sunday to my city. And I couldn't come back on that Sunday. So what happened was, if I couldn't come back on that Sunday, it meant I couldn't come back till Wednesday because I had exams on like Monday and Tuesday, and I can't be traveling when I'm having an exam in the evening. So I stayed there Monday, Tuesday, wrote my exams, and then came back to my city in like on a Wednesday. Yeah, on a Wednesday, and then prepared for my next exam on Thursday. And that's how it was. It was just like a crazy week. And that was like entering November. Yeah, because I started my exams like I think on the 1st of November, 2nd of November or something like that. 3rd, I don't know. But yeah, so Thursday I was done with my last exam. Friday I had time. Yeah, I had time to myself to rest and just, get ready for Saturday. So Saturday we're organizing our independence party, our Zambian independence party late, and that's on the 6th of November. That was on the 6th of November. So on the 6th of November I had that party. But then I was the one who was going to make like the coleslaw and potato salad for the party for like 50 people, but we're making food for like 100 or something people. But then I did that on my own, guys. I peeled the whole sack of potatoes alone. Somebody came to help me towards the end, like with peeling the potatoes, but it was just a long day. And then so that Saturday I couldn't film, and usually I film on weekends. So that weekend was pretty much taken up by that. That's in the evening. Went to the party. Like, obviously, it's like till 8 a.m. in the morning. And stuff happened at the party. I tried to stop like a fight. I thought I was a G. And then I got hurt in the process. And that was just a crazy day. And to top it all off, when I got back from the party, my hand was busted. And there was a blizzard, yeah, in my city there was a blizzard. So it's like I had tried, like from the party, it was like on top of a hill, yeah. To get down, I had to take off my heels. And I had socks on because, at a party when it gets late, nobody cares what you're doing. So I had socks on and I had to run down the hill just so I couldn't fall because like the snow was like covered the ground. And we got onto a cab. And when we got to the place, because I had to carry the stuff that I had put the salads in here, and I wore my shoes again because I was getting into school, and I fell. Just to top it all off, my hand wasn't enough. I fell, and now had 2 injuries on my legs, like both legs. One wasn't like serious, but one, like my foot was sprained. It was actually swollen, but I did not realize because it was cold. So now I get to my room and I rest, like I slept, and then when I woke up, my leg was swollen. I was like, what happened? I had forgotten that I feel like, because I didn't feel the pain. My hand was like hurting so bad I didn't feel the pain. So I now had my leg, one foot was busted. I couldn't walk. My hand I couldn't do anything. But thank you. With the help of Abilio, he managed to like put some rub on it and it got better the next morning, the leg, but it was still hurting. So I had Monday, I didn't go to class. It was just crazy. I couldn't go to class on the Monday. On a Tuesday, I think I couldn't go to class as well. I think I wasn't feeling or something, or I don't know what was happening. So on Wednesday, I was like, okay, let me be a good student. Let me be a good student and go to class. But this week was from hell, you guys. Starting from that Sunday, it was just a week from hell. That Wednesday, the first class I didn't manage to go. I woke up feeling very sick. So I told myself, okay, I'm going to go at 10. So 10 a.m. class, I got up, got ready. I was like, okay, I'm going. But there was ice on the ground. I was thinking, like, I was trying to walk as carefully as I could. But no, the universe managed. It just wanted to kill me. Like, this November wanted to kill me. I had a lot of opportunities to die. I don't know how I'm still here. I slipped and fell. And then I got up and told myself, I'm not going to class. I was so mad because I was like, I hope nobody was looking through the windows and saw me. I was so mad. I got up. I said, I'm going back to sleep. So on my way upstairs, I was like, okay, no, let me go to class. Now I used a different route and went to class. I went. I told Favor like I fell, and she laughed at me. And lunch came by. Prepared to go for my next class, which was radiology at the hospital. Hey, God. I went for that class, you guys. I was so like, okay, I feel better after falling. And on our way back from class, we found the school on lockdown. Apparently, there was a COVID case. I don't want to speak too much about that because, China is very sensitive. Like, you don't just say anything. In case they come and say it's a rumor and come and arrest me let me just say that. There was a COVID case in the city and my school went on lockdown. So, some people who managed to leave class earlier or managed to get to the place earlier managed to get in, but I couldn't get in. Now I was panicking. Now they checked my health code. And the problem was, they started letting people in, but they checked my health code, and it showed that I had traveled to Shenyang. Now, the code changes every 14 days. So my code was only going to change like a week later. Because it's only been a week, right, since I came back. And it showed Shenyang, and they told me to go get a COVID test. I went to the hospital, got a COVID. That was like 7 p.m., around 7 p.m. I went to get my COVID test. COVID test, they told me it's going to be out in 4 to 6 hours. If I calculated the time, the school was going to be closed by that time. So, I went to my friend's house, Oria. Now, I was still panicking at this time because I don't know, like, I feel like when I'm not in my space or like my comfort zone, I panic, right? So I was panicking. And now the school was on total lockdown. So even if I got my results, I wasn't going back. So now the problem was my friend was supposed to move out and everything. That meant that I had to start looking for a place. Now the last time I was caught out of school during a lockdown, that's last year, they made me stay outside for over 3 months. So like I was thinking it was going to be the same thing. And so I was like, I don't have money to rent an apartment, yeah. Because here, most of the landlords want you to rent an apartment for an entire year. And that's close to like, what? In Kwacha, that's about $1,000, yeah? For a year. That's like cheapest. No, not $1,000. $2,000. So now, I didn't have $2,000 on me. But I had like enough to rent me a place for like maybe 3 months or something. But it's hard to find a place renting like per month. So I was stuck. And I don't know, but when I go through stuff, I don't like to tell my parents about it. So I was scared about it. I didn't tell my mom the first day. And I don't know, it was just really rough. I didn't tell my dad. My dad still doesn't know that I was stranded, that I was homeless for a while. And yeah, so I was homeless. And the problem is they locked me out, yeah? That meant that I had nothing. I had nothing on me but the clothes I went to class with and my lab coat. And like, guys, I had no underwear. I had nothing. So now the next day we made a plan and we're like, okay. Maybe I can get some clothes thrown out through the window or something. So I got some stuff. I managed to get like some stuff, but obviously it's just like a small bag. And I had to buy clothes. So I ordered some clothes online. That's the only thing that I feel like I gained from this whole experience. Some new clothes. Everything else, I was just stressed. And there, like my teacher kept on telling me, the immigration is going to follow you. Because, the thing is, right after I got back from Shenyang, it got marked as a, what do they call that? A hot zone? No. An affected area? Something like that. But a place you shouldn't go. So, right after is when they did the statement. So, because I had traveled, even though it was before the statement, because the statements before were Dalian, they were still considering as I, defied them or something like that. Mind you, this is the first time I decided to travel since last year. But no, it wasn't on my side. So, what happened? So that he kept on giving me threats, kept on telling me send your code every single day, and my code wasn't changing, you guys. It wasn't changing. And kept on showing Shenyang, and I couldn't lie about it because if I came to school and they checked. Now the thing is, since the school was on lockdown, these people were getting food every breakfast, lunch, and dinner from the school. They were providing everything because they weren't allowed to even leave the door, the door. Before, I think it was just the gate. They would lock the gate, but they would walk around school. But this time, they weren't even allowed to walk around school. That's how deep it was. So, I was stuck outside. And I had to start looking for an apartment. I was stressed. Because I didn't want to ask for money from home. I didn't want to ask for anything. So now I was there, mind you. I know I'm a hustler, but I don't have that kind of money. So I was now panicking, how am I going to get this money and all that. And days went by, and a week later, they released a statement that offline classes are going to resume. That's a week later. So that was going to be on a Thursday. So I was like, I hope my code changes by Thursday because I need to go to class. Mind you, it's not like I like class, yeah. But at this point, me going to class meant me being in school. And I just really wanted to be back, yeah. And so, yeah, that's what happened. So I came back on a Thursday. And yeah, I've been in school since. And it's just been a very weird month. October was weird too. I got sick, and I just haven't even been, with everything happening, I couldn't even think of recording. I mean, it was close to a week that I was out, and then I couldn't post my vlog after the statement was released that you're not supposed to travel to this place because they were going to think I traveled after or something. So I couldn't post that vlog, and it's just been a lot of stuff on my plate. And now, because of COVID, they had to move 2 weeks worth of classes. They had to move 2 weeks worth of classes forward. So I have a packed 3 weeks. I've got classes from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. on some days, and it's just crazy because I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I do plan on being very, very consistent, and so I have pre-recorded videos for you guys. So I'm still going to put out a video every single week, but I'm not going to dedicate myself to every Monday, every Friday, it's just going to be weekly, any day of the week, possibly Fridays or Saturdays, any day. But I'm not going to commit myself to that or lie about it because I know that it's going to be crazy. And let me not lie to people. I don't want to lie to you guys, but it's been crazy, and I've had a crazy month. There were days when I forgot to eat because that's how stressed I was. Especially when I was trying to look for an apartment, like not knowing when they were gonna allow me back and everything, and me being told I'll never receive any award in school and blah 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 because I have done this big, huge, I've like committed this big crime, and like it has just been very very stressful, I must say. And yeah, so I thought to explain and do like a story time on exactly what happened. I haven't even explained it the best way I could have, but I guess I have tried. But I get the people that were there with me throughout this process. I guess Oria saw it happen. Like she saw me forget to eat. Like it was. I went through it, guys. The worst of 2022, but I wouldn't say this year has been bad. It hasn't been a bad year. It was just a bad month. Or I can say a bad week or 2 weeks. But apart from that, I'm good. I'm now healthy. I was sick in October, but I'm okay now, trying to gain back the weight that I lost when I was sick. And yeah, thank you so much for people who've still been subscribing, even when I have been slacking, and people who have stayed subscribed, because you can easily click out, but you choose not to. And I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to be doing vlogs anymore about my life because my life is boring. Like nothing happens. But I am going to be doing medical vlogs, but not this semester, next semester, because I have nothing interesting happening this semester. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Expect content like every week, like weekly. I'm gonna stick by it. Believe me. Like they already uploaded. I just have to like make it public to you guys. But yeah, so stick around. Share my page with people so that people can subscribe and come and watch. But thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.